Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever you may be. I am Mezzo9, and welcome to my mezzanine, where today I'm doing a bit of post-recording for a Binding of Isaac challenge run. It's the 9 Deaths challenge run I've picked here, and basically all that means is I get 1 heart and 9 lives for the entire run. Probably stood around explaining that now. So, the recording didn't come with audio the first time, not properly. So I'm putting this in afterwards, and sometimes I may be a bit slow to react to things. But on the other hand, I'm not going to be lost in playing the game and unable to focus on what I'm saying. So I've got my coffee, I've got the video playing as I record this, and I think I'm ready to go. Of course, there's not much happening yet. I've just got the flies from that pill, and I'm pacing around the room doing nothing, probably explaining something else that never came out because the sound didn't record. Some spiders, normally have a bit of a problem with them. There we go. Already down to half a heart. And that's not the sort of state I want to be in for this room, because these guys are likely to get me. Of course, I could be trying to side shot through the rocks, which I should have been doing there, but I was probably focused on what I was saying, not what I was doing. Which leads me to a bit of a question, as the lag comes in. That's not pleasant, that's a lot of lag. It's probably from recording from before I knew to keep my window open when I'm playing this. My computer does overheat a bit when I'm playing Binding of Isaac, so I leave my window open and it cools down a bit. Anyway, as I was trying to say, I'm curious to know if you prefer the ones where I'm putting the audio in afterwards or when I'm talking as I'm doing it. Mostly because if you do prefer it put in afterwards, I could focus quite a bit more on what I'm doing when I'm playing the game, because I don't have to figure up some fun commentary. But on the other hand, this is a lot more work for me. Just considering going in here and losing a life for it. Apparently I did. Oh, but I didn't lose a life for it, because it teleported me to the devil room. Ah! There's the nail. This is why I wasn't sure. I've just recorded a run where I picked up the nail and was like, have I had this before? Have I not? Have I put the run with it up in? Is it in a audioless run? And it was in an audioless run. It's in this run. I think it's about... it's a few episodes' time till I'm actually going to have that confusion. But, so yeah, now I know. We did have the nail before. I actually filmed that episode just before doing this, so that's interesting. And yeah, that's why I remember explaining it before. So, what the nail does, as you can see, I can walk through rocks, nicely demonstrated with the help of the lag, and my attacks are slightly stronger. Of course, lag came off in a bad moment there. I'm using the usual tactic against famine there, or at least I'm trying to, which is just trying to get him to charge. But at the same time, I've got to be dodging these flies now, which makes it a little tougher to keep him charging. There we go. Oh, just as I get into the rhythm of it, he breaks into the head form. At least those rocks aren't getting him away. I've got some quite slow tears by the looks of it. Although that might be just because I had such fast tears on the last run I recorded. Or at least by the end of it. There's my cube of meat. And I'm probably going to go straight down. Going to consider it for a moment, am I? Am I going to consider looking for the secret room, which can't be in the obvious location? No. I'm just going to head on down. I really need to get into the habit of skipping them. Oh, I did skip it and it froze as well. Brilliant. Got a nice easy room here, shouldn't take me too long. Even easy with my cube of meat. Although, when I'm recording, I tend not to have enough focus to use the cube of meat properly. Because, as I've mentioned, my focus is all on the what I'm saying and not on the using my items to their full effect. It's often when I try and do fiddly stuff like that that I end up killing myself anyway, though, so maybe it's best. Maybe it is for the best. Bunch of blast assist worms in this room. Of course, they are never an issue until they're in the jelly, and then they're still barely an issue. Ah, this is a bit tougher. Envy, as I'm sure I've said many times before, is my least favourite mini-boss, and usually takes me a while, although I'm sure that the lag is going to help a lot in this fight, because with all the entities on the screen, it's just going to use up all of my processor and heat it up as much as it could. So, as I'm sure you know, Envy is just splitting down into smaller and smaller envies, and I seem to be doing this by the right tactic as well, which is taking them out one by one. If you keep the as many forms in the biggest form you can, as long as you can, it's a lot easier. Of course, now I'm starting to mess up that tactic a little bit, but not intentionally. I still haven't taken a hit yet in this fight, which is impressive for Envy. And here comes the lag again. I'm still 9... Oh, there goes the hit. Still on 9 lives as well. Looks like I've gone for the blue ones. I think they're slightly faster as well. There we go. God, that was a long fight for a mini-boss. In fact, a lot of them are long fights. I suppose I've just not got enough damage up yet this run. What am I trying to do there? I was probably not looking at the screen. Just kept walking into things. Oh, nice. He'll back up. Brilliant. Looking for the secret room there. Good. Good plan. It was a likely spot. I was just thinking to myself, I probably should have said, when am I going to look for the secret room? It's a little hard to know what I want to say during these post-recordings. God, that lag is rather frustrating. It's a bit of a shame that we've got to upload this one, because it's probably not going to be the most entertaining while it's lagging like that. Ow! I just walked right into that! So I'm managing to deal with these zombies alright, despite my fire rate not being the best. Or maybe it is pretty average. I tend not to be able to tell that well when I'm watching, as to when I'm playing. As opposed to when I'm playing, rather. Got some money out of that shit. Bonus room is right there. I want to go in there. Come on, go in there. I want to see what it is. It'll give me something to talk about. There we go. Ooh, Polyphemus. It's a good item. And I'm considering it for a minute. Triples your damage, I believe. But really slows your fire rate. Not that that's that much of a problem with my fire rate pretty slow already. That is one of those game changer upgrades. And I do like those game changer upgrades. Make it quite a bit more entertaining. There's the secret room. I could have gotten in through the trap room, but even at full health that would have killed me twice. There was a lot of money in there though. So, into the shop I go. Well, I'm not going to buy the notched axe, it's called. I forgot that for a moment. Because it's a crap item. But everything else, I'm making it away with. Ah, yeah, I picked up that blue heart so I could safely go in here. Equal trade, not really worth it, but oh well. The nail is a good item for me to have on this run, thinking about it, because it gives you a blue heart every now and then, every time you use it in fact. And blue hearts are kind of my strongest defense on this run. Oh, well, the bomb put out the fire for me, so that's a win, and it gave me my key back as well. Not really worth it, but just about. Larry should be pretty easy with Polyphemus, triple damage. Oh, and the nail, yes! Double easiness. And of course, that being the fact, I'm going to get hit loads knowing my playing skills. I think I just noticed that I can walk through the shits when I've got the nail form. Oh, I haven't actually been hit at all yet. I was kind of expecting myself to, because I said at the start that it was a really easy fight. Although I probably didn't when I was recording that, and that's why I didn't get hit. I'm sure you all know that whenever I say, "Ah, this is going to be no problem," that's when I get hit. That fire rate is really quite nasty for killing flies, but it does just slice through them. So great for that bit. If you get them lined up, you can pretty much slaughter anything with this attack. Well, not anything, but a lot of things, because even these guys are dying in one hit. They usually take a few. Come on, lag! All the enemies are dead, why are you still lagging? Oh yeah, nice cheap ladder. That's going to help me get a few things. Like that shortcut, and that chest, and that blue heart. Oh, wonderful. I don't even know what these things are called. They're just spitting heads. They're spitting heads. I was going to talk about them, but they're all dead now. Well, what have we got in this bonus room? Deck of tarot cards. It's a good one, and I'll probably use it once. There we go. But still, it's not as good as the nail. Accidentally picked it back up. So, we make it off with a nail and see what we can do there. Stand up and kill him. Surprised he took 2 hits there. I was probably surprised at the time as well. Looks like I've decided to go and explore the rest of the floor before I take on the boss. Which, despite the lag, is a kind of good plan, because that'll charge up my nail. Now what am I doing? Why have I just gone in? My nail isn't charged. And it's Gertie! I do know the tactics for Gertie though, and it looks like I'm making use of them. Or not. So you just watch her face and she pretty much broadcasts what she's going to do. Making it quite easy to dodge most of the attack, and I don't know why that didn't actually hit me. At the time I would have assumed it to be my cube of meat, but maybe it was just a bad hitbox. Still managing to dodge these. Still on 3 blue hearts, so I've not taken any red damage yet. Not scupping my chances of a secret devil room yet, rather. Here comes the lag. And somehow I can't hit that thing because of the lag. And now it's gone. There we go. The toughest thing about Gertie is probably her health. She's got a lot of HP on her. You can see that even my triple damage hits are not really doing very much. But you can really use bombs to quite a good effect on her. Oh, stem cells, nice timing. Just before I go into the devil room, I've got another HP up. And the pact. Now that's going to work well alongside my Polyphemus, because added damage plus triple damage. It's also giving me some blue hearts. Yeah, I'm going to do a ton of damage now. Right, Polyphemus shots. Yeah! They can slaughter most. Of course I've got enough blue hearts to go in here. But I still got hit by the bomb, which wasn't pleasant. Took off more of my health than I would have. So now that my nail is charged, I'm exploring. Interesting way of doing things. A little bit of money. Not that I can really use that for anything right now. Pretty sure that the shop was emptied. Although I might go and check in a moment. No, I'm going the other way. That's good. That's very good. A bunch of free bombs. Well, not quite free. Oh wait, yes, they are free because I got the ladder. See? Forgot it in post, but didn't while playing. And of course a bit of money. I'll make use of it next floor, hopefully. Ah. Aside from the lag, I think I already know what I'm going to do in there. And if I don't, I should have. I'm just going to walk in, open the box, pick up everything, and then teleport out using the Emperor. Hopefully. No, I'm using the nail? I want to try and actually fight it? Oh, come on. Silly move. I suppose not, because it looks like it's a really easy trap room. Arena, not trap room at all. I'm glad that my cube of meat killed off one of those flies there, because otherwise it would have hit me. Was actually quite close, and I don't know why I didn't see it at the time. Oh well, just pummeling through that last one of these guys. And this round. Well, that one didn't last long, and he's the tough one. And now they're not taking 2 hits. And stuff I can't pick up. Yay! Come on, I don't want to walk all this way while there's lag. Use the card to teleport, please. Oh, come on. What, are you saving it for a later floor? Oh, I wanted to go to the shop still. There was stuff left in there. The fool? I'd rather have the Emperor. Didn't even buy the key. I suppose I've got 2 keys. Better to make use of my money than my keys. I'll get more. I took some stupid damage there, blowing myself up with the TNT. And the TNT normally kills those guys, but I guess he was a champion, so it wouldn't always. I don't know what my obsession with blowing up all the TNTs is. They never drop anything. I get it with the fires and the poops, but TNTs don't drop anything. They just kill stuff. Although, so do I in this state. So do I if this lag doesn't go away. God, this is frustrating. At least I know how to make it not happen again, but doesn't stop it from happening during this run. Oh, another key. I said there would be more keys. These guys are a little annoying. But they're not exactly hard, are they? Cube of meat protected me there. Shouldn't have needed it. But I did. Now what am I thinking? I'm probably wondering if there's any obvious spots for the secret room. And there aren't until I search a little further. Ooh, arcade. Not sure if I'm going to use it yet. Depends what's in the shop. Tub of lard I want though. On a 9 lives run, hell's yeah. Reduces my speed a little. But with the amount of attack power I've got, I don't really mind that at all. I probably should have gone to the shop before the arcade, but fine. Maybe I'm hoping for some hearts to fill up my empty hearts. And not for some lag. I spend long enough in these arcades without the bloody lag. I mean, what on earth am I going to sit here and talk about now? The pill. What have I got in the pill? Bad trip. Screw you, pill. It's a really nice cup of coffee, by the way. I don't even know what the blend is. I know it's real filter coffee, but I don't know what grounds we use or whatever. I think it's Tesco's own mixed with something else, like 50-50 mix, and it's actually a really quite tasty and smooth blend. But I really don't know. My dad does it, so I've got no idea. Ah, I'm sacrificing some health for some money. I guess oh, I've realised that there's all those hearts down there, which I should have done while I was watching. Ooh, keys. Yes, please. It's probably the scatoll item that I want here, because flies are pretty tough when you got Polyphemus. Bit of health. Or not. And now I'm going to go and fetch those hearts, I presume. And waste even longer in the arcade. It's a whole one. Check what the other one is. It's a half, so I can only if I'm missing half a heart when I leave the next room, it's fine. Although it looks like I'm going to see if I can get any more created by running about. Ooh, safety cap, nice. It's a good item. Good trinket, rather. Makes pills more likely to spawn, I believe. This lag isn't particularly helpful for this fight, but the ladder I've got in my inventory is. Until I run into someone's face. Oh dear. Bad manoeuvring. All my blue hearts are going away. That's such a shame. And here goes another one. But I got 3 attack flies out of it. So worth it. Not. Good coffee. Really is. Am I going to go and take on the left wing now? Oh, lots of money in here. That's what I like to see. Much better than rooms full of enemies. Didn't even need to blow up the TNT to get that. And there's the shop as well. So, ooh, half price map. Good timing, because I don't have enough money for a full price map. And that'll show me where the secret room is. Save me a few bombs. It's right there in front of me. This lag is really getting on my nerves. Can't believe I got spat at by the fire for that last half blue heart. Hopefully I'll get some more, but for the time being, where am I going? Am I going back to the arcade now? There's still 2 to 4 rooms left, 2 to 3 rooms left to explore. Why am I going to the arcade now? Because I've got a bunch of money left over after doing the shop, that's why. Silly Mez. Silly post-record Mez. I've still not even seen anything good in here yet. Although I've just gotten a fly orbital, which is a nice defensive boost. Just losing enough health to be able to pick up that health. And the other one that's in the other room. And get me some money back. Let's hope they finally give me something useful. More health. Gives me more money. hope I actually get these keys, because I've only got one key. It's something I could actually do with having. Unlike bombs, which I've got 7 of. Well, hey, finally gave me some keys. Now we're going to blow these up one by one, if I know me. Brilliant. I'll feed the money into him. Whole 5 coins. And a little more if he drops some health. Wow, I spent ages in here. This is ridiculous. Tempted to actually start cutting these scenes out. Here we go with my last coin. Scuttle. At last. And we're going to blow that up to finish off the room. With a coin in hand. Just the one. Good gamble there. Not really, but I'm sure that the scuttle item was worth nowhere near as many coins as I actually ended up paying for it. Although I suppose with my current upgrade set it kind of was. Bomb flies killed by my attack flies. Kind of interesting to see. Hope I get a devil room on this floor. I've left it long enough so that I don't actually remember what happened. So I can actually react to it rather than just it happens and I say it's gonna happen and I know what's gonna happen, and that will be boring. So I don't even know what boss is in. Well, now I do. Chub. Nice boss to have at this stage. Especially with my upgrade set. Oh. Nearly got me there. Standing too close. But he's dead already. Ha! That was actually really fast. Faster than I expected, at least. Got more health up there. It's not really what I wanted. What am I considering? I get the feeling that I'm going to go and take the damage. And then try and get into the boss fight room. And then I've realised that I can't. I'm looking for the super secret and hurting myself intentionally in the process. Alright, that's a plan of sorts. It's not a good one, but it's a plan of sorts. I suppose it'll get me into that boss fight room. And I suppose I've got the hearts lying about to heal back up from it afterwards. I don't know if it's going to be worth it. Hope that the super secret is right there and not full of health. Okay. I will have made a mental note and hopefully gone back to that. Actually, I think I know what happens here. I think I know exactly what's about to happen. Ah, this is actually really tough to watch knowing what's going to happen. Pick it up. Range up. Okay, not the most useful of upgrades, but it's something that is useful, you just tend not to notice it. Could do with some speed up, really. Or some shot speed up. And down with Monstro. And after how easy Larry was earlier, I kill myself on his head. Walking into him twice. And losing those heart containers. Thankfully, I've got the means to get them back. But I would have been on 5 health if I hadn't died there, if I hadn't bothered going into that room. And it wasn't worth it at all for that range up. At all. I wasn't to know that I was going to die. I mean, Larry earlier on in the game had been ridiculously easy. It is Larry after all. But I did die. And that is shit. Here's the other heart container. And now we're down to the depths. This is actually a pretty tough room if you don't know where you're going in terms of where to dodge, which I evidently didn't. I went the wrong direction. Of course, I've got the map, so I know that the secret room's there. And it's a bunch of money. Well, I'm going to need to be able to find the shop to make use of that. Hopefully it's not too far away. Oh. Leapers. Hitting me in the face with their leapiness. I don't normally have too much of an issue with these guys. They weren't too tough then, although I've got a distant memory of dying about a dozen times in that exact room. I did just get the sad onion, which I believe doubles your fire rate, but I might be wrong about that. I don't know specifically. Either way, I think it's the first time I've got that on a recorded run, and he's very good. It's a very good upgrade, especially given that my fire speed was something I was really lacking. So my attacks still do a ton of damage, I just attack faster now, and that is great. That's a little annoying. I could have used the explodey dude to get that chest, and I didn't. And I was probably saying that at the time as well. Unknown pills, am I going to take them? Range down. Completely obsoleting that room I lost my life on. Greed! What are you doing here? I just walked in expecting to buy some useful stuff, and here's a greed spitting in my face. Why is everyone trying to spit on me? Am I that disgusting? With a lump of shit on my head and a growth out the side of my face? And flies orbiting me, and rotten meat, and a dead cat. Okay, yeah. Okay. I understand why people are spitting at me. Still wrong. Don't get me wrong. But at least I know why. That leaper was causing me a bit of a problem there, but I finished him off in the end. And we got some pills. Full health. Lovely. Probably should have walked out of the spikes before I used it, but I wasn't to know. In here. Chest. Am I going to open it? Do I feel up to the challenge? It is kind of a challenge, but it gives me an excuse to use my nail, and I've got plenty of time to recharge it. So we've got the Banshee baby things first, as usual on this floor's arena rooms. Certainly not easy enemies. Although they are just like the floating heads, except they can teleport. And I suppose the teleportation is what makes them tough, though. It's weird to follow them up with plain old jumpers, which are just so easy. And then these guys, who I always have hated. Although, since recording this episode, I have figured out the tactic for these guys. And yeah, bombs is a useful one, but it's not really the right way to go. Nor is that. No, you're doing it wrong, Mez. There we go. Get him to charge. No, don't back away. Loses your time you could use shooting him in the back of the head. See, when they charge, they don't stop until they hit a wall. So if you run behind them, you've got open season on the back of the head. It took me a while to figure that out, though. A good while. And there we've got the chocolate milk. alongside Polyphemus, it's actually an interesting combination. So I'm just testing my fire speed and seeing if it increases it at all. It does a little bit. Just a little bit. And then I can do those uber shot. That is a massive ball of milk. I can't remember the specific amount, but I know that the chocolate milk is a damage multiplier, and that stacks with the multiplier from the Polyphemus. So, especially with my high attack anyway, I'm going to have ridiculously high attack now. I don't normally like the chocolate milk, but it goes well alongside the Polyphemus upgrade. Really well. He's going to come this way and right through him, with enough left over to kill another. Charging up before I walk in by the looks of it. And missing! Ah, brilliant. Just trying to dodge away from that bomb fly before he hits me as I kill him. Can't be that far away from finding the boss room at this point, but it looks like I'm going to actually search every room. I suppose I want to make sure my nail recharges. Oh, there we go. And the next room, what's that going to have in it? Brains and flies. Pretty easy combination with my attack power. Although, well, I was about to say my shot speed makes flies a bit tricky, but I've got the Scuttle now, haven't I? Another key that I'm not really going to need, because I'm only going to need to get 2 more doors open at this point. I think I realised about halfway through killing them that they weren't actually going to shoot at me, because they're flies, and I've got Scuttle. And now we've got the boss. Who have we got? War! Ooh! Elite War! With a bit of explosive assistance. God, he drops bombs as he charges as well. That's really tough, actually. But we seem to be pummeling him alright. 13 minutes left of the video, so it looks like we're going to make it through this. Oh, took another hit before we finished him, but we finished him nonetheless. And there's another cube of meat to give me a second shooting head. I think I'm testing right now to see if it shoots while I'm charging a shot. Perhaps I'm not. Okay, it's the sort of thing I would normally test, but okay. There I was testing it. And he was shooting while I was charging. Of course, I'm not going to remember that for next time, and I'm just going to test it again, and again, and again. I was recently surprised to find out that Loki's horns does not shoot while it's charging for an attack, which caused me a few issues. So, Loki's horns and charge attacks, not a good combination. Slow attacks and charge attacks, great combination. We've got the eyed meat zombie things. Faster than the normal ones, but I still pummeled them with my rain of chocolate milk. Rain of giant chocolate milk. A few more guts that weren't actually any threat to me. And there's the boss room already, and that's going to be Mum. So I probably want to find at least the bonus room before I go and fight her. And given the amount of money I've got, the shop. And the arcade for a bit of healing, I'd say. Am I going to go in there now? Yes, I am. Good. Because I needed to. At least my nail's recharged. So I could legitimately go and fight her now. Looks like I'm not going to, though, from how long is left of the recording. I don't know what I'm hoping for out of these guys. I suppose health would be the gist of it. But I'm probably going to stop at around 15 coins, or at least try to. Although I've got the Steam sale, so maybe 7 would be a better number to stop at. Whatever the case, that'll fully heal me now. And I accidentally put a coin in him, but I'm probably going to move on now. Yeah. Brilliant. Because I've spent long enough in arcades over this episode. I think I was just stood there charging that at the start of this room. Can never get a good line on those guys. They're quite crafty at hiding and dodging. At times they are, anyway. Charging at my shot again before I go in this time, which was a pretty good plan. Especially considering it turned out to be a boss. Ooh, he got close there. I don't think it's the first time I've beaten him in this run, though. There we go. That one went down unexpectedly, and that one's down now as well. Oh, I took a bit of damage there, but I made it through alright. I probably shouldn't go down into that room, but I'm going to anyway. Great. It's the same again. Brilliant. I think I handled this one better, though. Didn't expect that to come at my side. He's not going to get up because Meat Boy's shooting him. There we go. Skeleton key. Well, that turns all of my keys useless because this is the last floor, but okay then. These laser guys are pretty annoying, but when there's only 3 of them, they're fine. Another key, not that it's any good. I'd like to find a lot of golden chests on this floor now. I want to blast my way out of this room, really. Or just kill them with bombs. That works too. There we go, slaughtered him. There's the I found pills again. Don't really want to use them. Ah, now it's time to get my revenge against Larry. How dare you make me lose 2 heart canisters. How dare you. I really don't know why I call them heart canisters. I think it's from some game, but you know me in references. Actually, you probably don't, because I don't make them very often, because I don't know any. Using up one set of I found pills to pick up the other. Why? Why bother? The yum heart. Okay, I don't need it, but I could... Well, no, I do need it. I'd rather keep hold of the nail, but I could use it a couple of times. And it looks like I'm going to do just that. I'm going to go and charge it in these other rooms. Not sure how quick it charges, because I don't like to play as Magdalene, and I rarely get it otherwise. Looks like it takes a while to charge. Oh. Compass, pointless at this point. Although I can afford literally everything in the room with 10 coins left. Certainly don't want those pills. Rather have the I founds. Alright, all that's left to do is swap my yum heart back for the nail and go and fight the boss. And I hope I do well. I don't think I could be much better equipped for this fight. And I've still got 7 lives left. I'd say that gives me some pretty good chances. Although, you know, if I don't do it the first time, I lose literally 90%. Figuratively, all of my chances. That's what I meant to say. I didn't mean literally at all. Because think about it. The first time I go in there, I'm going to use my nail, and then fight to the max. The second time I go in there, I'm going to be on 1 heart, with no blue heart to top it up, and no charge left in my nail. And it's going to stay that way. I've got 1 chance, really. Got 7 lives, but I've got 1 chance. Because I'm certainly not good enough to beat Mum with no damage yet. Not unless I can somehow find the Bible. Which you won't have seen, because I've not actually had it in a run yet, I don't think. But it does one-shot Mum. It's the only character it damages. It doesn't normally do any damage. Normally it just makes you fly for a rim. And it is a little bit crap. But you use it on Mum and you've won. Instantly. Talking about irrelevant things, because once again I'm spending all of my money in the arcade. And taking my time with it. But I've gotten some good pills out of the mix. And they're certainly going to be a bit of help against Mum. Alright. Oh, no, one more try, because I've got a heart line about there. Oh, maybe a few more tries, because he might give me some hearts. No, that's it. So now we're going to blow these up on the 1. Yeah, slide the coin into me. And then the machine. Give him my last coin. He's going to churn out a couple of hearts now, knowing my luck. No. Okay. He can die either way. And leave me with 2 coins that I've got absolutely nothing I can do with. But meh. So, only 1 thing left to do. And only 4 minutes left. 3 minutes, in fact. 3.5. Let's go fight Mum. Come on. There we go. Oh, no, don't. She actually got me then. I didn't see myself use the nail, but apparently I did. I really don't know what to comment on at this fight, because there's quite a bit going on. Looks like I'm trying to aim for the eye mostly, which is always my tactic, to be honest. It's better. It's generally easier than hitting a foot. Oh my god! She just died from the damage from hitting me. And let's skip this, because we've seen it a billion times already. Apparently we're not going to. There we go. I was probably too busy cheering, yes, I beat Mum, I completed the challenge. I unlocked something that was technically unlocked already. So yeah. I beat that challenge, the one that's really easy for me, and the one that's kind of pointless, because due to a glitch you could already get the Guppy's tail item without unlocking it. I've even done so a few times, and spent first 15 recordings or so going, I still don't know what this does, I still don't know what this does, I still don't know what this does, I need to look up what this does, I need to look up what this does. Oh, it does pretty much nothing. And of course we get this lovely list of all the bosses that won't go away. So yeah, I did have to upload this one because it was me beating one of the challenges. And it's the first challenge that I beat. I can't really go on to show any of the other challenges until you've seen this. Next, I'm going to try the Large Marge and the Dark Was the Night challenges. I'm really not looking forward to the 7 years bad luck one, because I'm kind of a fan of luck. I like luck. Luck is one of the few things I actually have. Anyway, I'll see you all next time for, I believe, an attempt at the Dark Was the Night challenge. Bye.